Today we are even a little bit earlier. Okay, good morning everybody. How are you doing? I hope you had a nice weekend. Yes, I definitely had one. Visited yesterday night some friends, and we always like to play some board games. Boys against girls. Who won? Yeah. My friend and I, we cremated our husbands, so that was definitely fun. Okay, I see there are already a couple of people coming in. Great, good morning. Do me just a favor, just confirm that you can hear me, that you can see me, that my beautiful, nice mic is also working. Um, okay, so what do we want to do today? Today I just want to talk a little bit how to Megan. Yes, thank you very much. Spamandla, good morning. Great. Wow, 27 people already. That is absolutely amazing. Okay, Megan confirmed that she can hear me. That is good. Desmond, good morning. Yes, to everybody. Matonze, good morning. Great. Okay, so what I want to do today is, usually we concentrate really on how to apply for funding, how to draft business plans when you want to start up a business. Today I just want to talk about options where you maybe don't need any funding or only minimum funding. Okay, I want you to think outside of the box, thinking about possibilities, ideas, what you can do. And online is just an absolutely great opportunity, specifically because now after, or well, we are still in COVID, huh? Great, I see there are a couple of more people. Claudine, Tapelo, Puni, okay. Lulekwa, your first time here, welcome. I hope this will definitely help you, give you some tips on how to start and where to start. Okay, so online businesses are just an absolutely great way, and there are a couple of different online businesses you can do. Okay, so and I will explain a little bit what is even possible. South Africans are definitely more used to online. Zoom meetings are not a big thing anymore. Although we still have lots of people, they of course like to come to our office or to see our consultant in Mark in Johannesburg. That is fine, we do that. But it's also easy and convenient for everybody really to meet online. Yeah. You can do a couple of different things. Whatever has to do with consultations and is easy to do that online. Yeah, you just need to. The trick is, because if you want to offer your services online, I highly recommend also to market online. Okay, makes no sense to distribute pamphlets and then give them a link, please book a meeting here. Yeah, so and if you want to market online, the key to success is really have a narrow niche. Yeah, because if you want to market on Facebook, and Facebook is a great opportunity to market, and you can even do the first steps definitely with the no advertising. Yeah, you share posts everywhere, and there are a couple of tricks. Okay, so you can't just share a post and say please book here my business plan or please book here my sessions. That's usually not working. It is like the old ways. Okay, so I I just thought about it. Wow, there are so many people coming in. Absolutely amazing. Matibogo, good morning. Dean Nash, afternoon. Okay, no, here's it's good morning. I'm not too sure where you are. Angelica, great. Wendy is there. Wow. Okay, so if you So old-fashioned marketing. I studied marketing 25 years ago. Okay, don't tell anybody else. And there was no online. Okay, that was the old-fashioned way, with flyers, with visits, with telephone call. There was not even cell phones at that time. I think there were cell phones, but I didn't have one when I studied. But the cell phones, I think my dad had one. These were these big ones, you know, so you did your gym exercises already when you carried it around. And one of the information, and that's still valid today, is Linda, hi. um, Nela is there, Sincere, hi, good morning. Okay, so and what happened is in the information, the funny thing is there are still some basics, they are valid. Human behavior is always the same, okay? So, and one of the rules was that you need to have a minimum of 7 contacts with somebody before they really decide on average to feel comfortable with you. Yeah, and that's something at that time you gave them. You sent them via snail mail some information, you called them, you followed up, you visited them. So it was quite exhausting, and at the end of the day also really expensive when you think about it. Yeah, so and now you can do these 7 contacts easily, and then you just invite them people into a group, have your company Facebook page, share in different groups for which Facebook groups for which this would be maybe interesting. You can do these webinars, what I'm doing here, to just show my personality, show my expertise, you know. So that means also I'm attracting the right clients for me. They know I'm straightforward. If I think this is not gonna work, I will tell people that's not gonna work, you know. And so this is really what is Nika from University of Pangazina. I hope I pronounced that similar to how it needed to be pronounced. Okay, so and that means you can do these things quite easily online, be a little bit creative, and let me think. When I personally started with newsletter, because me thinking about sitting in front of a camera speaking, I was scared. Okay, I'm straightforward with you. I didn't really like to call people on the phone. My English now is really that much better than 8 years ago. Okay, so please also, it was always a little bit more challenging to understand people. No, it was not. It was here. You know, I thought I wouldn't understand everybody, and it gave me really some sleepless nights if I knew I needed to do some telephone calls. Yeah, so then I started with the newsletters. That's also something I'm sure most of you are getting our newsletter. If not, go to our website, sign up for it. Okay, at fundingconnection.co.za. And then I started here with these webinars. Okay, I sent out regular newsletters, and this is all, and we post on a regular basis. So just to make sure that we get these 7 contacts to everybody, to be able to communicate. We stay here for the long haul. We are reliable. We know what we are doing. We share also lots of information in our newsletters. It's not about sales, it's more about what needs to be in a business plan, what programs are open, when sometimes we just remind people, hey, last day to submit, or it's not last day, so you have 2 or 3 days before the fund is closed. You know, so these are the information we share, and that's also something what you can think about in your business. Okay, if you're a coach, a consultant, an expert, Service industry, there are lots of service industries. They would be able to have first meetings online, maybe even the service delivery online, so if you're a graphic designer, so you can send documents via email, Dropbox, or something like this from yourself to clients. Yeah. So, and then use your website, your newsletter, your Facebook page. Later on, if you haven't seen that, we also have a LinkedIn page, because what I want to do is for clients, if they find us, they just want to confirm that we are legitimate, they can have a look there, they can see lots of testimonials and confirmation about what we've done and how we work. So this is all happening online, and most of it costs you work. I agree. Okay, it's time consuming, but if you start, you have some time to figure things out. Most of the things, these things are not really, it's not really difficult, so you sit there for a week and create your LinkedIn profile. You need to put some work into it, okay? So of course you can also pay somebody to do that. I would always have a look, see what other people in your industry are doing. Have also looked not only what other people in South Africa, but maybe even abroad are doing. How do they create their ones? What do you think is interesting and attracting you? And then you can a little bit copy it. Yeah, and then you see, oh, that's the one nice sentence, what they can do on LinkedIn. There are some videos on LinkedIn where people can see what's happening. Yeah, and you can then share your expertise. Same thing with your Facebook page. It takes a weekend to set up everything. It takes some time to post on a regular basis. Same thing, but it's marketing for free. Yeah, so you still don't pay anything, and I would not start with paying paid advertise in the beginning in any case. Figure out what is really working for you, get your feet in there, and then if you have some payments coming in and you see, okay, this is working, and you feel comfortable, then you can maybe start. I started with, I think, Facebook ads with, I don't know, 1,000 rand a month or something ridiculous. Yeah, so it was only, I don't know, a couple of rands each and every day. So, but it doesn't matter, and then you can grow and grow and grow. But in the beginning, it's just your time. It's time consuming, and it's definitely sometimes challenging. But if whatever you do is your fundament, so that's the first level where you then can build on top of it. Yeah, and the beauty is, all of these things needs your time, needs your figuring out things. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really cost you. If you have a couple of friends to spend, then I definitely have a look where you think, this is what I can do, this is what I can't do. Websites in the beginning, I don't even think it's important. Yeah, so websites is definitely something what you should do later on. Have your LinkedIn, have your Facebook page ready, maybe a closed Facebook group if you want to do something like this, and a newsletter. Yeah, that's what I would do if I would start from scratch again. This is what I would do. Later on, then only have a website. A website, some people are always asking me, but everybody says I need a website. I said, a website is something like this. You're having a shop in the middle of the desert and you're offering water. Would you think there is a high demand in the middle of the desert for water? Yes. The challenge is there is no traffic. Okay, the desert is really big. It's the same thing with the internet. There are lots of, it's a big place, and you need to have traffic to your website, and creating this traffic is challenging. And in my expertise, what I have, it is expensive. Yeah, expensive in time, expensive in, if you do the SEO properly, if you set up a nice website. Yeah, and if you feel like you need have 2-3 pages, contact details, calendar should be on it, but you know what, you can use even Facebook for booking appointments. Yeah, so you always need to think then about, when you then have everything together, you know what you want to offer, you have the expertise. Okay, then you have the second part, you know exactly your niche market. Yeah, small, 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 it makes it so much attractive to everybody else, because if somebody says that's for everybody, I'm sure then it's not for me. Yeah, and then as soon as they get to your website, to your Facebook page, you have then the possibility, they need to be able to contact you via email. Okay, maybe even set up free appointments if you want to do that in the beginning. Yeah, and then you can just say, book an appointment here, we have 15 minutes short consultation, determine if we are able to assist you, and then you have a second step where you then say, okay, we are able to assist you, let's book a proper appointment and discuss things. Yeah, and it's then up to you to decide if you want to do the 15 minutes for free, if you want to do the 45 minutes for free, or from where you want to charge. Yeah. Again, something what I like to share is what I see again and again and again. If something is for free, it's not valued. Yeah. You've done lots of times 15 minutes free consultation. There were only a few people really showing up, yes, and the people they showed up, they were really, really interested. That was okay, but it was lots of work on our side to organize, to manage these things, so that at the end of the day, for us, it was not worth it. Yeah, so that's why we say we charge for a meeting, and then determine, and then the meeting is with me, with nobody else, and people are getting then really proper advice in their cases to apply for funding, which funds are available, what is possible, what is not possible. Yeah. Okay, let me see, there are a couple of hi. Zia Mutanda, yes. Spunda, Sambona, yes. Okay, so and this is definitely something, if you have some expertise, if you have some skills, if you think you are adding value to other people's lives, okay, can be business, it can be to individuals, it doesn't matter. The beauty with online is also, please, you are not, we can serve here whole South Africa, and we are even serving sometimes clients from abroad. Yeah, so that's absolutely not a problem. We are able to do that because we have all these online tools available to us. They were not there 25 years ago. Okay, and that is, your market grows out of a sudden, specifically if you offer any services you are able to supply online. Yeah. And that definitely broaden your target market, but critical is to have a small target market, not a broad one, because otherwise you water down your expertise. You need to be seen as an expert. Only if you are seen as an expert, you can raise your fees. If you are generalist and do that for everybody, then your fee drops down. Yeah. Okay, wow, we have so many people in here. Geraldine, okay, Glendon, good morning. Sitwal, good morning. Okay, great. Um, I hope that helped a little bit. It gave you some insights about what really is possible with some sweat equity, okay, without having too much of an investment. These businesses, coaching, consulting, service industry can be really, really profitable. You don't have any cost of sales. Your labor costs are of course high, okay, because you need experts later on also to, if you want to scale that up and grow your business, you need to have experts on your side. But you know exactly, you are able to do, I don't know how many, let's stick with our business plans. I know how many business plans I'm able to do on my own. And I know, okay, for each and every person coming new in, these are the business plans, what we need to do additionally. Yeah? Cabello, how can raise capital for a business venture just to start, get the ball rolling and get the business on its feet? Cabello, it always depends on the industry and of course how much funding you require. Okay, Carolyn from Buku. Cabello, if you have either way, it's already 20 past 10. Okay, so what I just recommend is easiest way is contact us via Facebook Messenger. Yeah, Brent is on the other side. He's able to answer questions. He's able to guide you. He will ask you the same thing. What industry are you in? How much capital you need? For what exactly do you need the capital? Okay, there are funds available here in South Africa for startups. Okay, it's not all for expansion. There are some critical requirements to be successful if you want to start your business and raise funding, but we guide you step by step through the process. Yeah. Okay, I hope that helped. I hope you really saw all the opportunities you have. Yeah. And sometimes it feels overwhelming, but please, please, please keep in mind, I'm saying that each and every time starting a business is like a big puzzle. Okay, and it doesn't matter, you just start somewhere, okay, and then you figure out how to fit these things together. And something what I always highly recommend, concentrate on sales first before anything else. Think about how you can close deals. Yeah, if this means in the beginning you go from door to door and offer businesses your services to get some cash in, yes, what happens? You get the expertise. Yeah, you see, oh, this is what I want to offer, but they don't really understand what I want to offer. I need to explain that differently. But if I mention this word, they all say, I need this. Yeah, sometimes you have some communication challenges that you are the expert and your client are not an expert. Sales first. Yes, absolutely correct. Okay. So that is absolutely important that you then see, if I use these words, my clients don't understand what I mean. You need to learn the language of your clients, yeah? And this is something, if you go out there, if you're not comfortable with calling it sales, call it market research. Yeah, this is what we offer. Is this interesting for you? Do you have a need for it? Do you have something like this already? How much did you pay for it? How much are you willing to pay for it? We could do this for you. Is this something what you need additionally? Yeah, social media would be the best way to market. Social media is amazing. Okay, verbal marketing, I'm not sure what you mean by this. Means if you say you need to visit businesses, you of course also can do that. We don't do that, but it can also be, lots of people are still out there, they like to see people in person. We can't do that here, like I said, we target whole South Africa, we have clients from abroad. I can't quickly travel to London and sit together with somebody, or to Los Angeles, or Las Vegas. That is not possible. Normally we maybe even would be able to do that, but you know what? How much would our price need to increase? Yeah? So, and that is also something what you always need to think about it, that your travel time, your travel expenses need to be covered by your sales. If you're selling something for R1,000,000, your consultation, that's okay, then maybe it is covered. But if you sell something for a couple of tens of thousands of rands, then it's usually not covered. Yeah? Okay, so, and social media in the beginning is definitely the easiest way to get traction in the market. You can use LinkedIn. Sometimes it's just, you need to think about really, where is your client? Okay, Facebook, everybody is. That's an easy thing, yeah? And then you get a little bit of information, a little bit more insight, what do your potential client really need, and then you can say, you know what, I will always find them on LinkedIn. Then you put a little bit more effort into LinkedIn, yeah? Or you buy a list of telephone numbers and you just call people. You can still do the old cold calling and say, here, this is what we can offer, is this interesting for you? Can I email you some information? Yeah. In Germany, sometimes they still do brochures and send them via snail mail. I think I wouldn't do that here in South Africa. I would be worried that it gets lost in the mail, and it's even overnight couriers can be sometimes a little bit more expensive. Yeah. Okay, great. Next Monday is Women's Month. So we will see us then one Monday later. If you need our help and support, you need a business plan, please, easiest way is definitely contact us via Facebook Messenger. Brent will be able to guide you there. You can also go to our website, fundingconnection.coza. If you need some more information, if you want to apply for funding, you have heard about a specific program, I don't know, from CIFA, NEF, DTI, or IDC, and you're not sure if you qualify for, feel free to set up an appointment with me. We will also do that via a video call. You can also do that via a telephone call. Then I'm able to explain this possible, this is not possible. Make sure you have this venture set up like this, so sometimes it's the small little screws we just need to change to be able then, so that you are qualifying for one of these funds. Will you also be able to help setting up a few meetings on our behalf? For example, if I want to approach Coke to pitch or to let them know what my business is about. But Tandra, that's nothing. What we really do is your part. I personally would not really concentrate on corporates, and I explain to you also why. If you're concentrating on owner-run businesses, and there are still lots of them here available in South Africa, the owner will make a decision, okay? And these are short ways to make decisions. If you want to approach some of these big corporates, they have different committees, so you're sitting with somebody who can't even make the decision if they want to use your services or not. It goes then up the ladder, then it goes back, and it can take months to get to any results. Yeah, I'm personally not a big fan of trying even to approach big corporates. I know some people are really, really successful with this, but they also have the cash, have other projects running, and then are able to pay for these months before you are able to get any decisions out of big corporates. I'm not too sure if, please don't misunderstand me. I don't know if Coca-Cola really has these long ways, but this is usually how big corporates are working, and I'm personally not patient enough for that. Yeah, we've done that a couple of times. We also have done that a couple of times successfully, and enterprise development programs where people needed some business plans or something like this. Yeah, but it takes a long time, and even the meetings up front before you are getting the order are already really time consuming. So you need to make sure that at the end of the day you're charging even enough, because you need to recover all these time too. Yeah, concentrate more smaller businesses, and with smaller businesses I don't talk about a one woman or one man show. I'm talking about, I don't know, even 20 to, I don't know, 60, 100 employees. They're owner run, they can make quick decisions for you. It's easy to approach them, definitely easy. If you want to do Coca-Cola, I'm not too sure what you want to offer, go to LinkedIn, have a look if you can't get hold of somebody who is able to assist you, where you can then pitch. Yeah. Okay, great. Yes. We do pitch decks, we do company profiles, we do business plans, we can do financial forecast for you. So there are lots of portions of the whole setup, what we are able to help you. We try always to pick you up where you are stuck. Don't reinvent the wheel. Yeah. Kevin, we can also, thanks for asking, we can also assist company, like I said, all over the world, definitely with business plans. Support to apply for funding will be a little bit more challenging for us, but if there is something specifically, business plans, financial forecast, pitch decks, company profiles, everything is not a problem. We are able to assist you with that. Yeah. Okay, I wish you an absolutely successful new week. Stay safe, and we see us only in 2 weeks. Okay, take good care. Bye bye.